Hello, I'm back again. It's been how long since last video? 4 weeks. Pretty good. Um, you know, I think I need to turn the game down actually. I'm using my speakers. I got speakers for Christmas. But last video talked about I rambled about actually. Um wait no, not multiplayer. Fuck. A few things that that concern me. It was mostly just like attention span and everything. I rambled about it. I don't know. I don't have a script for these videos. But on this video, I wanted to, also the skin is so ugly. Jesus Christ. In this video, I wanted to talk about how what was the thing? Oh yeah, happiness and fulfillment. Playing one of my favorite games ever. Discovering 2. I got my coffee. This morning, I do these videos when I don't sleep. So that I'm primed and ready. Yeah, no, I need to lower this. Oh my god, my ears, bro. It's fine. It's like 8 a.m. But I want to talk about happiness and fulfillment and something that I realized today that I never realized before. I mean, I knew about it, but I didn't really think it was a problem until now that I'm like, hey, that's not really normal. And the thing that I realized is I have a rush for everything. Like I want everything now. The second I think of it, I either get to work or I talk to someone about it, and even if it's not something that I really want, but it's something that at the moment I feel like I need it to keep going, doing anything else, you know? And that can take a toll on my happiness, mostly because most people are not like that, I realized. Most people don't just want to jump on things and work on things just because, you know, they're told to do, not told to do so. That sounds weird. I don't tell my friends and make them do things. That's not something I do. I promise. But it is something that I feel like it's just something I do, and that's weird, right? Not everybody feels like they have to do that, or like they like anything they work on. Like, sure, you have excitement and want to do your things for yourself like as quick as possible and have good things come to you quick. But no, not a lot of people actually I keep that feeling for long. Like when I say I want things now, I mean like the second I start doing them is the second that I want them. Fuck no. The second I start doing them is the second that I want them. Like right now I'm working on a few projects that I know that are going to be probably year long if I'm lucky. But yeah, it kind of shocks me because today I realized, well, I'm a smoker and I don't know, it's a few bad habits, but I'm a smoker, and I'm realizing like, damn, I'm smoking like really fast. Or like when I eat really fast. You can ask anybody that knows me that it's, well, anybody that knows me and has had a lunch with me. They will tell you like I can finish a burger in like a minute. It, and I'm not sure where that comes from. I know that like I eat fast because I don't know, they educated me like don't get distracted in general, but I translate it only into food and not in what I'm doing. This is kind of what why I wanted fuck no. Sorry. To make these videos, it helps me do 2 things at once. Yes. I have to concentrate on my game even though, you know, I don't really concentrate on this game, for example, that much. I have to think, but it's like split-second decisions. So not really. But see, I'm already getting off the point. Anyway, I feel as if that feeling of having to accomplish anything that I set myself out to do in a week, no, not even a week, dude. Be real, like less than a week, is something that is ruining my happiness. Not ruining per se, like it's not detrimental to my mental health. Like, it's not something that I have in my mind all day. It is something that I have in my mind, but it's not something that makes me take importance away from other things to focus on that one. And I wanted to talk about that because of the project that I have coming up. I know that they're gonna take long. Oh, these are something else. The projects that I have coming on, and they're hard projects. I'm gonna have to work a lot for them, and I know that even if I dedicate all the time that I'm awake to those, which I didn't do in the past 3 days, by the way, for as much that I want those projects to come out. I know that they're gonna they're not gonna be done in 3 hours or in 2 or in 1. There's sometimes where I start doing something and it ends up being like really bad, simply because I wanted it, you know. Like, I have to do sprites for a mod for a game. Okay, then let's do them. And I made them, and I finished all the sprites, not all of them, but the playable ones. I finished them in like 2 days. And now I'm remaking them because they're shit. You know what I mean? So, like, I don't know. It does take a toll on me. Fuck you. Just like, wait, those died. Just like, how do I explain this, dude? Yeah, that feeling of wanting to do something so bad and then not accomplishing it by myself. I'm gonna die by myself, so I have to either ask for help or work in my what was I gonna say? Ask for help or just eat it up, and I've eaten it up so much that it gets really annoying, and most of my projects end up being the concept phase, and that's pretty much it. And that's really annoying, especially for me, because I want things accomplished, but I haven't accomplished anything in a long time. And I'm not talking just art, just in general. I feel like if I start studying, I'm gonna want to study, like, and finish the thing I'm doing in 2 fucking seconds, you know? And if I don't study what I want, and if I don't, like, get what I want in so little, holy fuck. I feel like, whoa, buddy. I feel like I'm a failure if I do that. If I don't, like, do what I want immediately. You know, like, if I want to go somewhere, I have to go. Like, right now, you know? Yeah, I don't know what these do. I'll take it. But yeah, I don't know. It bugs me. It bugs me a lot. It does play into my habits because, you know, it is something that, like I said, not detrimental because it doesn't ruin anything in my life. It does ruin, like, my projects, I guess. But my projects are never, like, something serious. Like, it's not ever something that I need, like, depend on. Also, it doesn't happen with jobs. I mean, being excited for a paycheck is good, I think. Like, in my opinion, being excited for a paycheck is something really good. Because, I don't know, it drives you to work more, even if it's just paycheck to paycheck. Which I've had before, and I've had jobs that I've liked, and I don't know. It all depends. So, talking about happiness, I want to say that this is one of the first years, you know, not in my life. No, I'm not gonna be like all that. But oh my god. I'm not gonna like say that because I haven't had a bad life. My family loves me. So I don't know. I even if everything falls down on me, I know that I'm gonna have my family to fall back on. You know. But hold on, let me take a sip of coffee. What's it saying? Happiness. Yeah, this is one of the first years, you know, like, I don't know. I want to say 5 to 6 years, maybe, that I've had that, you know, I ended the year truly happy, you know, like, feeling like Well, I didn't set like the New Year's resolutions kind of stuff. I didn't do any of them, but it doesn't feel bad to not do any of them. I'm gonna mark that. To like, I don't know how to say it, but it feels like those New Year's resolution that I've had, they weren't really the New Year's resolution that I needed, and I actually accomplished the ones that I needed and not the ones that I wanted. Does that make any fucking sense? Because it does to me. And I'm not gonna explain it. Well, I am, because that's what I'm here for. But it feels like sometimes, I don't know if this happens to everyone, so I'm just gonna talk like it happens to everyone to pretend I'm a little bit normal. But sometimes I don't realize what I really want. And I think it also comes with the feeling that I was talking about earlier of fuck. Of feeling like I need everything right now. Because when I see something or when I want something, it's easy to say it and to feel it. But deep down, my brain knows what it wants. It just doesn't want to fucking tell me. And that's completely fine. Because, I don't know, I feel like that happens a lot of times with a lot of people. And, I don't know. I feel like that's just how brains work sometimes. Maybe not like normal brains. I also want to say normal brains, I don't know if I have... I'm not diagnosed with everything. You could probably tell that I have something in there. I don't know what it is. I'm not gonna put a label on myself. Like, there's a lot of people that call me autistic, or say that I have ADHD or fucking whatever. I don't care, dude. Like, if I don't know, how are you gonna know? You know what I mean? What the fuck was that? I don't know what the sound was. Whatever. Like, if I don't know, I don't want labels put on me, especially by other people. Not especially by me either. I don't like labels. What? Why do you want me? Why do I need to be in a group? To be like part of something that I don't really want to be part of? Maybe. Like, for example, the only label that I put myself is bisexual. That's just because I like dick and pussy. Like there's nothing else to it. There's nothing that tells you that someone is bisexual other than they like dick and pussy. Even like fruity people don't necessarily have to be like gay, Like, I'm not fruity, I think. Sometimes I can be. I can feel that little like what the fuck is that? Shaping? Excuse me? I'm not even gonna use it. Sometimes I feel like that little flare of a voice. Gay, like that fruity people do. I was gonna say that gay people do, going directly against what I just fucking talked about. That's really good. But I feel that, like, flail. Maybe the flail of the hand that I do. Maybe I don't look like... That's so bad. I don't look gay. Like, I don't look like the stereotypical fruity person. I can be at times. I feel like that's... that's proof that I'm bisexual. That's what people say. Like, oh, you're fruity sometimes, so that means you're bisexual. No, dude. Bisexual because, like, I don't know, I like to suck dick and I like to eat pussy and I like to fuck. I think that's more proof than me flailing my hand around. You know what I mean? Oh, I think that's a fucking collar that I just picked up. Dude, I hate those. Fucking happiness. Yeah. I ended up the year happy. I ended up the year with a partner. Not a partner. I'm not gonna. My girlfriend. She makes me insanely happy. I make her insanely happy. I don't know when did I make the last video? Hold on, let me check. 9th of December. Yes, I did go visit. But I visited my girlfriend over to her country. And wait, hold on. I visited my girlfriend to her country. I love her country. It's insanely beautiful. It's cheap, and most importantly, she's there. So I really love her country. It's genuinely like, I don't know. I haven't traveled much. I haven't had the pleasure to be able to travel much in general in my life. We haven't really, I don't know, the country or the city, let alone the country. Like first time that anyone in my house got out of the country in, I don't know, 10 or more years was me. And I was going to Canada, visiting some shitty old ex I had. But I ended up the year happy. Ended up the year knowing that somebody loves me and knowing that my family has my back and knowing that I always have somewhere where I can feel safe, you know, either in this country or in my girlfriend's country. Visiting her was really, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but it felt good. Not in the like, oh yeah, of course it felt good to like visit your girlfriend. No, it felt good for my soul. Um, because it's one of those things that I was talking earlier with New Year's resolution. Sometimes you don't know what you really want on the year, and oh yeah, by the way, Happy New Year's and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate. I'm not informed on what people celebrate. We celebrate something else completely different to anywhere else in the world. But yeah, I feel like one of the things that I really wanted was to finally end the year happy because trigger warning. Skip to I don't know a minute, 2 minutes in the video if you don't want to hear me talk about this. But I'd like to say I can't remember exactly, and that's a good sign. I feel like, but on in January, I don't know, beginning of 2025, I was like in a toxic thing. We broke up at the moment, but she went with another person immediately. I don't know. I was pretty fucked up in the head. Not about this situation. Well, I was also fucked up in this situation, but that was because I was I don't know. I was pretty obsessive. Not all with a person, but I don't know why that happened. My brain kind of just like wired itself to stick to that, and it was pretty awful for me and the other person, and I ended up like writing a suicide note, I guess. I'm one of the things that you have to know about me is I fear death with every fiber of my being. I'm probably the person that wants to be alive the most in this fucking earth. So I don't know. Writing that kind of made me realize. Well, not writing it because at the moment of writing, I felt it. But recently I went back to that. Oh dang! Oh, I shouldn't have picked it. Okay, it's fine. Writing that made me well, seeing it back up because it was on a private Twitter account. It was a scheduled tweet because I don't know. I used to do that. I guess I don't know. Fucking stupid. I told you. But seeing that made me realize, like, hey, holy fuck, that's insane that I did that, and that's insane that I thought about that. Like, knowing who I was at the time, I was probably looking for pity points. I'm not gonna lie, I was looking for attention of that person specifically, which wasn't gonna happen. She was any attention that she gave me, positive or negative, it was probably out of just pure pity for me. And even if it was like negative attention, I would still thrive for that shit. So I look for it, no matter how. No, is that my fucking item right there? Are we serious? How the fuck am I gonna get out there? So yeah, like it was bad. It was pretty bad, dude. My item's just there. Wait. No clue. Whatever. Be without an item. What does this do? Oh yeah, be real. But yeah, I did do that, and I saw it. I went back into that account after so long, which got like taken over by someone, and started like stalking. I don't fucking know what happened. Like, my ex's friend in front of me. Uh, well, I was on my way to work. It was the summer last year. I was working on a fucking on a beach bar, and it was like 9:30 a.m. and I was like, I don't even know what the fuck is going on, and you're over here like telling me that I stalked my ex. I was like, no, dude, I lost access to that account, and then I realized, oh, I can bring it back, and then I just didn't. I wanted to see old shit that I said in that account, like, like 2 weeks ago, 3, and I saw that, and it was kind of like ahead of reality. Like, I would never say this right now, and like, it feels insane to me to even think about that, you know? I don't know how else to explain the situation. It was kind of insane just living that because, well, I wasn't with my girlfriend at the time. Like when that whole accusing me happened, but I had other people around me other than the people like that we had in common because me and my ex, our friend groups were the same, etc., etc., etc. Like the last thing you have to do is that, I don't know. I feel like for a healthy relationship, you have to separate. Not everything, of course. Not everything in your life. But a big decent chunk you have to separate from your life and your partner's life. Like, that's something necessary to do. Because, dude, I don't know. I feel like everybody needs their own privacy, and everybody needs their own friends, and it's fine if your friends are not their friends. Like, they can meet up, of course, and they can talk to each other. But I mean, like, bestie status or like good friend status, like, you don't need that with to have that in common. You can have in common like a series you both watched and it was pretty awesome, or literally anything else. Back in the topic. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, it was really bad for me that time of the year. And working at the shitty ass job that I had, which paid me well, to be fair, which is how much is it, bro? Which is exactly what I really wanted, just a job, because I can't fucking get one. This is I decided in that time, like, you know what, it's time to move on with this thing. Oh my god. It's time to get over this thing and just move on, dude. Time. Who cares, you know? I'm dead. I mean, it's time to just stop, dude. It's time to actually live for myself, and it's time to, I don't know, lock the fuck in, dude. I don't know how else to put it. But yeah, this is that. That was kind of like a ritual for me. The note at the beginning of the year and putting myself on a timeline, not on a timeline. Jesus, dude. On a time limit. That's the word. Putting myself on a time limit of like, get your shit together this year, or you are dying at the end of the year. No, bro. That's really bad. That's bad. Why? I feel like it also ties into wanting things immediately. Because I wanted my life immediately good. Like, I get a partner, I do something, I get money, and the money I need to wipe it completely. I can't have savings because of it. And oh my god, whatever. And I don't know. I don't even know. It, dude, I can't speak actually. It was really surreal seeing that and reminding myself of how I thought at the time and how things were. Like, I don't know. it wasn't a bad reminder. I have to say, it wasn't bad. I didn't like. I didn't hate being reminded of it. I didn't. I'm not gonna say it helped. My current mental health, because it didn't help. It just didn't do anything in general. Now, of course, it affected me seeing how I was and the type of person that I was at the time. But I would say maybe it was for the better that I saw it again. And I had it scheduled for, I think, October, November. Can't really truly remember. But around that time. And sorry. And I don't know. I just don't feel like it anymore. I guess that's my main reason. I'm happy. I don't know. I feel like that's what I was coming to. Said that like 20 million times this fucking day. But I feel like my goals, even if not the ones that I set myself, I feel like my New Year's goals were met. Sorry, my New Year's goals were met, and astoundingly good. Holy fuck! Yeah. And they were exactly what I needed, and I feel like I'm happier. I have better friends. I have a beautiful girlfriend that loves me very much, and I love her very much. I saw her on November, December, and she's coming to see me in March. It's pretty freaking nice, yo. Life is pretty nice. My art is flaking on Twitter, which I'm saying this right now. I don't really care about views, but I make money off of art with commissions and whatnot. So having my Twitter not do, oh my god, that's perfect. My Twitter not do well, it really sucks because nobody sees that my commissions are open and nobody cares because nobody can see anything, you know. But what the fuck? The hell are you? Nobody sees my art. Nobody knows my commissions are open, so I'm losing money off of basically the only thing that is keeping me with any money to buy anything. Like right now, it's going well because I have clients that they like my art, which I'm really thankful for. I would name them, but I would rather keep this as discreet as possible. Why am I using? Yeah, sure, take that one. But they commission me fairly, not often, but when I need it, you know? Like, right now, my girlfriend's coming to Spain, so I open my commissions, and they're commissioning me. So that I can have a good time with them. They're really kind. And I'm really grateful. Because, I don't know, it also feels really bad to make money off of your art. If you're an artist and you're watching this, and you can really, like... You can really tell. Not tell. You can... How do you say it? You can relate. That's the word. What the hell? Oh, okay, that's good. You can really tell. Not tell, dude. You can relate. You can really relate. To what I'm saying. But, like, having people commission you and give you tips for the commission, it feels horrible. Because this is just what I do every day of my life. I don't do it all the time, which I know some people do. And I actually, now, whoa, that gives me a new perspective, actually. Of people that, you know, they have insane art, but their commissions are, like, insanely cheap. Are they, maybe they do it because they're like, oh yeah, no, I do this, like, every hour of the day, I can pump out, like, 4 of these, you know? So, like, maybe that's why they're cheaper. Because mine are not cheap. Well, not cheap. I mean, they're not cheaper. Like, $30 for, like, color, extra character, etc., etc. Like, all the jazz. Is in there. And then you get it for, like, 35 bucks. You can get, like, a sketch for 5. You know? it's not like the best prices in the world. It's not the most cheap, but you know, it takes me more. I don't know. I don't draw all day, dude. I like to play games. I like to dilly dally. I like to spend my day watching shorts. You know? Is that like? Is it bad for someone to do that? I don't know. I don't think so. But it did give me that perspective, actually. Now that I think about it, like maybe someone that spends all day doing it's like small animations, they don't mind doing like a small animation for 15 bucks. Holy fuck, dude, that guy fucking kirked me. My god. Knight. Jesus. Oh yeah, I don't know, cause I understand. Some people I understand their high prices. Others no. I'm sorry, and sometimes I see an artist and I not necessarily saying that I hate that I think their art is bad. Which I was gonna bring another point, but I'll save that for later, which I probably won't. I'll probably forget about it. I'm not gonna lie. But they charge too much for what they offer. Like if you want me if you want did a hair just go in my coffee? Did. Like those people would oh fuck this would charge like 50 bucks for a sketch or just the line art. Depending on your level, dude. If you're gonna charge me, well, the most outrageous one that I saw was like 100 something or 200 for a sketch, or like for line art. It's like, dude, if you charge me 200 for a line art, it better come to life and suck my dick. Because fuck no. First of all, nobody got it. Well, nobody. I mean, people do. But like. Dude, no. No, just no. 200 from a line art. It better suck my dick. I mean, dead ass. There's no way anybody's paying that. You also have to be, like, real with yourself. Like, how much your art is worth. And there's a lot of people that ask their friends. And I always say, that's a bad idea. Because your friends are going to be nice. And they're gonna tell you, oh, get it more expensive, get it more expensive. No, dude. Because if I ask my friends, I'm sure they would be like, oh, your art is priceless. Because people like to be nice like that. That's just people. That's just what they are. You know? People are nice, no matter what. I hate that, but also get that. I'm dead. Oh. Whoa, what the fuck is that? I'm dead. I'm actually dead. Okay, whatever. I'll play another round. Whoa. Okay. But what was my point? Yeah, I forgot about it. Anyway, let's go. Look, I'm gonna move on to the art part. Of the thing that I wanted to say. Also, I use Blight. Fuck off. I don't care about it. Just hey, this is better. Fuck off. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee. It's going cold already. Wow. Oh yeah, my thing was, art isn't bad. Like there's no bad piece of art. But lately, not lately. It's been going on for a while. On Twitter specifically. So I mean, what can you expect? But there's been like there's some art that you can tell that the person can do better. No. I know I'm someone that can do better than what they do. Because if I really want to spend the time that I want to spend, like that I should spend in a drawing, then of course it's good. But there's some people that don't. There's some people that just draw like first thing, the first two lines, and they get insane likes. And I feel like that's because of the being a nice friend thing. Because I feel like people should settle for more. I don't know. People should be like, hey, maybe this isn't that good, and I don't have to like it just because I'm being nice to this 14-year-old that wants to be like to draw obese people on Twitter. You don't have to appeal to that or be nice, like, oh hey, this looks nice. No, dude, if someone like, I've been blocking people like that because it doesn't look nice. All you do is draw the same pose with the same body type, and it doesn't matter what character you draw them with the same body type. For me, that is bad art. I'm not someone to say, like, I'm not someone to think how every piece of art should have meaning behind it. I don't like that sentiment because it's the same as tattoos. I don't know, just if it's just cool, do it, you know? But I do feel like art should be done something as a hobby, which also contradicts my point. But for me, that is bad art because there is no effort put into it. There's nothing, no thinking, there's no effort, there's no learning from it, you know? If you want to dedicate yourself to art, that's bad. If you don't, and you just do this as a hobby, as like one per sometimes, then sure, dude, who cares? But these people are selling commissions, which ties into the point that I was talking earlier. And they would be like, oh yeah, draw your character fat as fuck for $50. No! I'd rather not. Really? I promise you, I'd rather not. Yeah, like, those people piss me off. And it's not, I mean, I said 14-year-old, but it happens to every age group. Doesn't matter. It sucks. Whatever. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Not. Yup. That is what I consider bad art. And anyone, it just pisses me off seeing it, to be honest. There's just irrational anger. There's no reason for it. I just get angry. I really do. Like, it's I don't know, it's something wired in my brain. I just see it and I get pissed off. Especially when it comes from a minor. I don't really get pissed off. Like, in the moment, yeah, I'm like, what the fuck, why are you putting this on my timeline? But then, oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh, fuck. Sneeze all over a fucking coffee. I'm gonna drink it now. Oh. Alright. What was I saying? Yeah. Okay. It doesn't, like, for example, I see the youngest I've seen this was a 13-year-old drawing things like that, which, that art style, even if you don't draw it for, a fat fetish, it stems from a fat fetish. And that's why I think drawing the same body type, etc., yada, 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 is, problematic. Because, you know, I've drawn fat people, but because the character's fat, or because my OC is fat, or because I'm fat, I want to draw myself IRL, I don't draw myself light at all. I mean, I'm not like obese, but I'm fat. I don't know, like, I'm big, you know. But these people would draw like really obese, really bloated characters. Not inflation, just bloated, like fat, bloated. And I think that's a fat fetish. There was a lot of people that draw like that has gotten, I don't know, exposed for a fat fetish. I don't see the problem in fat fetishes or in fetishes in general, as long as you keep it private, which is the problem that people are having, and it's the problem that I'm gonna come to. Little kids see these drawings, they realize, oh, okay, well, my brain likes this, I'm gonna draw like this, and they take it as normal amusement because they're seeing it so casual on a social media, and that's a big problem. They're seeing it casually on a social media. What the fuck? Okay, no hitbox, I guess. They're saying it casually on a social media, and that's the bad part. That's the problematic part. Because if they see it casually on a social media, they're just gonna think it's casual, and they're gonna start drawing it, and then a lot of people that are into that are gonna start following them, and now that's problematic. Seeing people into fat fetish following minors that draw obese characters under the guise of I'm just having fun, or under the guise of whatchamacallit? Oh yeah, I'm promoting like body types. I don't know what to say. It's a really complicated issue because some of them are, but because they're oblivious, and some of them are, and they know what they're doing. You know, like some kid can just like do that and be like, oh yeah, you know, I mean, I've seen people do this to promote this body type because, you know, in media there's not a lot of media. I'm saying art related media like movies, animated movies, and all. There's no really any obese people, and if they are either the villain or the annoying one. It's all the comic relief, you know. So for some people, it is, you know, a method of coping with being misrepresented by every type of media ever. You know, there isn't an obese here superhero. You know what I mean? But then look at the fucking penguin, and that bitch is fat as fuck. That's what I mean. If you didn't get my point across. So some people do feel like that, and some people do feel like, hey, I'm doing this because it represents me more. But you can tell when it's to represent and when it's to arouse. And like a 14, 15-year-old doesn't know the difference. So they just grab whatever. And that's where the problem begins. If I don't know, I mean, I'm not saying every single one of them does thinks the same. I'm generalizing here a lot, which is bad, but I don't give a fuck. So that's what was I talking about? I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. I haven't slept. But yeah, like I don't like when that happens, just because it puts a lot of children at risk. Not at risk of. I mean, yeah, no, it puts them at risk of group. A lot. You can't just look at me in the eye and say no. Because that really does happen. Like, oh shit, wait. They can be approached by anybody. They can be commissioned by anybody. Like, hey, draw Mao Siba, like, in your style. Draw them bad as fuck, basically. And it's pretty bad. Because there's people, they shouldn't know about fetishes. As I said, fetishes are fine as long as you keep it private. Like, you could have any fetish as long as it's not actual, like, illegal. And, like, I don't know, I actually don't really know what I would say if, like, for example, let's put the example. I'm not gonna respond to this because I genuinely don't know what to say. I'm discovering more of myself in this video than I did in 22 years of life. But let's say you, the viewer, you have an incest fetish, right? But you don't actually find arousal in your family members. Let's just say you just like to roleplay. I think that's okay, dude. Is that crazy? If you roleplay with another consenting assault? If you roleplay with another consenting adult? I feel like that's fine, dude. Who cares? You're doing it in the bedroom. As long as you're not, like, promoting it, you know? And everybody has their own things. Whatever they like. And I met weird people, dude. I met really weird people, actually. Like, I think that's totally okay. Wow, these are shit. Take that one, I guess. I feel like as long as it's in, like, private. You can do whatever the fuck you want. I mean, what? Okay, well, if it's with another consenting human adult, it's fine. Okay. Like, this might be controversial to say, but you don't need to be an adult to have sex. Now, this sounds insane, but what I mean is with people of your own age. Cause I don't know what happened, dude, but like when I was a teenager, it was normal for teenagers to have sex. I don't know. And that cough wasn't to like cover anything. I just need. Like, it was normal for teenagers to have sex. And now if a teenager even dares to talk about their private parts, it gets frowned upon, and you shouldn't do that, and it's like, brother, it's fine. They're teenagers, they're horny as fuck. Why did the view change from teenagers being horny as fuck to being like these little babies that you have to protect? No. Teenagers are, I don't know, they're teenagers. They're horny. That's what they're known for. They're horny and stupid. Because their frontal lobe is developing. That's it. That's it. That's a teenager. At least in my eyes. It kind of shifted into, if you're 17, everything about sex and alcohol and anything adult is prohibited. But the second you turn 18, yeah, you're fine. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You can make them. You can sell your body if you want. Like, no. No, dude. Also, selling your body is just bad. I should have said that before. I don't. Dude, am I incriminating myself? What is this video? I don't feel like anybody should sell their body. First of all. At the same time, if it's what you really want to do, there's people that like it. I don't like it, but I would do it. You know what I mean? If it pays well. I'm not saying, okay, back to my point. I'm not saying that teenagers should sell their body. That's not it. But like, I also feel like as an 18-year-old, you should give yourself more time to discover what you want and what you really want. That's a reference for my Spanish viewers. Before you actually do it. And if it's an adult thing. Getting a job is not an adult thing. I'm sorry. I have to say it. Countless people. Whoa, where am I going? I've worked in my teenage years. I've done everything in my teenage years. I mean everything. Not like everything in the world, but I've done a lot of things in my teenage years. And I mean, I'm not fine actually. Maybe you shouldn't take advice from me. But I feel like teenagers are taken too seriously this time of the year. Like lately, I feel like teenagers have been taken too seriously, and I don't know. I don't think that should happen, dude. I feel like it should be taken as stupid. They're stupid. Like, my nephew is talking about me, and he's talking about some fucking Rick and Morty and Fortnite. I don't care, dude. You're stupid. You're a teenager, bro. I really don't care. And I tell him, and he's like, "Oh right, you don't play Fortnite." I'm like, "Well, yeah, I don't care about Fortnite. I mean, I do play Fortnite sometimes." But yeah, dude, I don't give a fuck about no Rick and Morty and Fortnite. I don't care about. Well, I saw the South Park came out on Fortnite. Like, I don't care either. I don't play Fortnite. Why would I care? Like, that's what we should take teenagers about. Like, I don't know, dude. I feel like teenagers have. Well, no, some of them. Some of them have the self-consciousness to not say things and talk about things. Some of them are really reserved, while others talk about everything ever in their life. Such as my nephew. He tells me absolutely everything, even the things that I don't need to know. I fucking hate it. But it is what it is, dude. He's a teenager. He's stupid. He doesn't know. He's learning how to be a person right now. He's learning how to exist and talk. And like, some people say that you learn to talk when you're a baby, but I feel like you learn to talk when you're a teenager, because like that's when you really learn to talk. It's like when you're when you're learning a new language and you're starting to like learn vocabulary and all that junk, and then you learn that you talk with people and you're like, oh, so nobody says this. I'm talking like an old English person, and then yeah, you are, and then you start learning the lingo. I feel like the teenager stage is learning the lingo of conversation, and human interaction. You know, I feel like I'm not crazy to say that. I feel like that's a pretty good take. Oh fuck no! If I die in this run in the video, I'm running out of things to say. I was gonna talk about happiness, and I ended up talking about fucking fat fetish. I don't know where this video's fucking going. Oh yeah, about happiness. I don't know, bro. My first video, I don't even remember what I said. It was some bullshit, probably. About how I'm sad. I'm not sad right now. I don't condemn myself for doing that other video. I'm leaving it up. Probably, hopefully. I don't know if someone discovers this channel and tells me about it. Like, hey, is this you, dude? Going by a dead name? Yeah, it's me. But I'm deleting the first video. I don't think anybody's sitting through 40 minutes of me speaking into a mic. Oh my god, I'm missing everything. Fuck. But yeah, I don't think anybody's sitting through that much of me speaking. I don't think anybody likes my voice that much. I mean, my girlfriend might. But she's not gonna find this fucking anything ever. Yeah, this channel is not gonna get found ever. Fuck off. At least I hope so. I need health. Alright, I need to fuck in for these fucking bitches. Fuck you. Holy fuck, dude. Why did they add those in the game? It's like the strays of Risk of Rain. Strays from Minecraft on Risk of Rain. You're gonna heal me, friend. Like 2 fucking health. Oh, yeah, sorry, I got focused on the game. Summary of the year 2025, it started like fucking absolute dog shit. And it ended up pretty good. I have amazing friends right now. And my old friends are still my friends. I'm like in 2023, 2024, 2022, 2020 something. I don't know. I keep losing friends. It's not even my fault, to be honest. In 2022, I lost my friend group because one of them did some illegal things that I don't want to say. And in 2023, I lost my friend group because one of my exes did a really bad joke, and I tried to defend her. And instead of understanding me, they just left. And when we tried to reconnect, they just didn't want to. Like they pretended they wanted to, which hurt more than anything. And then this year, actually, 2025 is when it was like, yeah, no, I'm not playing this shit anymore. I'm not gonna play this fucking game. I just stopped. I didn't even say Happy New Year's or anything. I don't know. I do that to everyone that I know. I just talk to everybody when it's New Year's or Christmas. I just message everybody, like, Happy New Year, or like, what did Santa bring you? Have you been in the nice or the naughty list? Whatchamacallit? In the fucking yeah. I don't know. It's the first year that I haven't wanted to kill myself in 6 years. I'm proud of. I feel like I'm wrapping up the video, but I don't know. I'm not. I want to make these videos until I die, but I've already died, so I'm kind of like doing overtime here. But I should do that, like put down a topic and then talk about the topic until I die in a game. And by dying I mean like fully dying, like in the Call of Duty video. In the Zombies video, I finished the video when I actually died. Not in this one though, because I like this game. Well, I like Call of Duty Zombies too. But I just didn't want to stretch it because the video was already pretty long. I'm happy. I love my girlfriend, dude. I just can't say anything else. I love my girlfriend. I got a year-long project that I want to finish, like today, but I can't because I don't know how to make music that well. And animation's hard, and I'm fucking lazy. And also, I want to spend all the time that I can working on commissions that are about to come in. Dude, do I have the same fucking seed? I've had the same bosses, the same state. Oh. My bad, Teach. The same stages, the same everything. It's kind of fucking annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, keep running, little Reddit. my god. Sorry, this fucking boss. I hate this fucking boss. I actually do. This is my move. Oh. Die, bro. Holy fuck. Damn. Okay. I have really nothing else to say. I'm a pretty simple person. Oh, yeah! I remember what I was talking about earlier. Like, I think it was on the fucking Hunter match. Or Huntress match. Yeah, when I met up with my girlfriend, when I was saying, like, I really liked the country. See, this is why I needed to be a different seat, because I can't tell what I was talking about, because it was the same fucking map. I don't know how long that was ago. It was the same stupid fucking maps. But, I don't know. Being with her is something that I haven't felt in ever. I don't know. Being with her in her house, like, just us, and, like, cuddling, is something that I haven't felt. I don't know. I feel like this guy sounds stupid. It felt like when you were little, and you hugged your mom, you just... I don't know if everybody did that, but I used to, like, watch TV with my mom, like her stupid novella on TV, and just cuddle and just watch it with her. I don't think everybody did this, actually. I don't know. I love my mom a lot, so I just did that a lot. It felt like that, dude, and I haven't felt that in a long time. So that was pretty fucking awesome, and something I want to feel again and again and again for the rest of my life. So I think I'm staying with her. I think I'm staying with her. I don't care about what happens. I already talked about this. We're both really annoying, so we're not getting rid of each other. And I feel like I'm gonna die. In game, not in real life. Well, actually, in real life too. There's some things that concern me, but it's okay. What the fuck? Yo! Get back here! Oh. Okay. So that's what that was, I guess. It took things away from me. Well, that was fucking scary. I thought they would teleport now for some reason. It's something that I want, and I told her since the day that I met her. I didn't tell her the day that I met her because I was shy as fuck, and also it was our first time seeing each other in person. But I told her, like, yeah, when I saw you coming in that bar, I don't know what I felt, bro. But it was something different, you know. It's something that I haven't felt with anybody before, and you know what? Hell yeah, you know. That's what I told her, word for word. No, I didn't. That's not what I told her. Don't fucking. I'm more romantic than that. I promise. I'm actually not. Made her like a not a Google Doc, a PowerPoint of why I should be her boyfriend. I also wrote her a letter. Okay. Yeah, I'm romantic. Okay. I'm like that. Isn't it here? That thing is lit up. No. Okay. Fuck. Alright, it's right there. Oh my god. Why do I have 59? What the fuck? Where's my money? Yeah, I don't know. I'm happy. Yep. Been a doomer. I've been doomsday prep. Not really. I haven't been doomsday prep. I don't know what I'm talking about. I guess doomsday preparing for my death. I guess because I have done that. I'm like getting my shit in check, and I was like, oh, my computer is not going to my nephew, bro. This dude is not getting his hands on a computer in his life. He broke my dad's laptop. There's no way I'm letting him get a hold of mine fucking computer. He's gonna break it in 2 days stat and go through my files. And I don't want that, bro. You got it. But no, actually, in all seriousness, I'm really happy right now, and I have everything to thank for my friends and my girlfriend, and I think that's beautiful. That I can find so much peace in people who are near me. You know, I hate this fucking effect. on my screen. It gets so dark. I feel like it's pretty. It's pretty. Yeah, no, I was gonna say pretty, but yeah, no, it's pretty. Pretty that I can find comfort in so many people, and it's something that I haven't had before in a long, long time. So I think, yeah, no, it's what the fuck. Revive user when killed. Okay. Yeah, I think I've said the same fucking phrase like 20 times. But I think I don't know, it's odd for me. That's why I say it so many times. I sound like stupid, I guess. Saying it so many times and being like, oh, it's I don't know. I don't mean to. I don't mean to. It's just actually like really something unusual for me to feel. Like genuine love from people. I'm actually gonna just genuine love for people and not think that it's fake. So I think that's something that I talked about. Not here, not in this channel, because I do have a different channel and I do talk. I did a video where I did one of the like a talk like this, except it lasted 5 minutes instead of a fucking hour. I'm dead. Just kidding, stupid ass. But yeah, and I talked about how it gets better, and when I said it gets better, it did, and it was like at the beginning of the year, I think. Like, no, it was ending the first third of the year. Why the fuck is there a up? It was ending the third of the year, the first third of the year, which, you know, beginning of the year. And I was talking about how it gets better and how you can move on from things if you really want to. And it's true. I have to say, I was in a really bad spot, and I'm fixed. What the fuck? Oh shit! Pretty neat. I know that. Yeah. No, it just everything gets better, and it will for everybody. Just give it time, and don't fucking give up. Don't fucking do it. Don't. I've given up a lot of times. I can tell you, it is never worth it. You just do nothing about it. You have to do something about it, even if it's not immediate. You gotta do something. That's a good ending to the video, I guess. I don't know. I always go blind to these. I don't really. I don't have a script. I don't have anything to say. I also was playing with my speakers on, so if you hear anything coming from a mic, that's probably a speaker. I'm probably not gonna take a nap now. I don't know what I was gonna say. Yeah, I haven't slept. I also woke up at like 5 p.m. But like it was kind of insane that I woke up at 5 p.m. yesterday. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy your life. Happy New Year's. Happy holidays. Even though I'm late for every single holiday except Chinese New Year. I'm on time with that. So happy Chinese New Year. I don't know what it is. I'm sorry. I'm not informed. I don't care. I don't really care. I don't have Chinese friends or family. So I don't care. But yeah, happy holidays. Happy New Year. Happy Chinese New Year, because, you know, I probably won't be there. Why am I talking like Trump? Happy New Year. Anyway, yeah, I'm fucking end the video. I'm gonna, I don't know, get a Coke and sit on my sofa with my dog or something. I don't know. Anyway, see ya.